Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well. Yes. Dang, it's been so long since I've done one of these that I forgot to cue the music. How outrageous. All right, let's do that right now. As we get the thing set, as we try to set the thing. Hold on, what music am I using? Yes. You're in tune to Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And we are live. Hello and welcome. How do you do? Okay, so been away. Hold on. Been away for I think a week or so. Starting a little bit later than usual. Okay. Who we got in here? We got the Cal L. We got the My Good Self. And we have the Pigeon Chest up in the building. Okay. I haven't been live for over a week. I thought, let's talk to the people. Yes. Okay. The Malcolm Marcel, the Philip Carl Roberts, the Cal L. Salute to the Combat Radio Nation. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and hit hold on, let's get this right. What's this here? I got too much shizzle on my desk. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. That could be a bit more powerful. I need more power. There we go. That's more respectable. But the levels seem low. Let's have a little looky. Hold on. First things first. What's going on? Let's share this shizzle before we go any deeper. As a matter of fact, rat-a-tat-tat. Where are we? Let's do this before we get on and get it on. Okay, I don't know why YouTube keeps on showing me that shiznix. Okay. We're gonna do the sound check and then we're gonna go. Oh, damn! We're gonna do the sound check and then we're gonna get straight into it. Okay. First things first. Let's do this. Let's share this. Let's share this to the people. Okay. Where are we? Okay. Time for a quick live. Time for a quick live. Got to feed the people. Oh, damn it. Okay. That was good. Let's drop that out a couple more places. Uh-oh. Let's have a little looky right now. What is this? Is it playing or is it not playing? Okay. Don't play games. Okay. So we good. All right. So funny business. Funny business. Okay, let's drop that down. And what we're doing now, we're doing the sound check. Let's go. Where are we? Let's have a little looky. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Let's get the screen right. Let's get the screen right. Boom. 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 Okay, can you see that? Let me see if you can see what I can see. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. Chocolate brownie gets baked. Okay, so what did I want to do? Well, first things first. First things first, let's do the sound check. Where is it? What's going on here? Oh, close that down. Start that up. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Damn, the Raphie's forgetting how to do this shizzle. I've only been away for a week. I've only been away for a week and the Raphie's forgetting how to do the shizzle. Never that. Never that. Let's been away for a week and the Raphie's forgetting how to do the shizzle. Never that. Never that. Let's been away for a week and you know what? I think the music could go. I think the music could go up just a tad. As a matter of fact, I know a different way to do it. Okay. Okay, I think that should be better. Let's have another little looky. Let's have another little listen. Kill that. Let's see if it's coming through. Little looky. Let's have another little listen. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. I think we're ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. Okay. Anyone seen the Brooke Khan press conference? Someone in the chat said that Khan has seen more of the canvas than Picasso. Oh, man. Yeah, well, as you know, that's something that we're talking about. That's the main thing. Well, that's the headline topic. You know, the Raphie's been away. Well, it's been working, not away like the pigeon, but working diligently, getting those hours in. And I have to be honest, I haven't really been paying an excess amount of attention to the boxing. Let's bring the mic a bit closer because I've just been too busy. But hey, it's been a while. So I thought it's been over a week. It's been a week or over a week, 6 days or 8 days, something like that. So I thought, you know what, we're going to have to talk. We're going to have to get together and talk. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. We got to talk to the people. And so, yeah, just here to chop it up and let you tell me what's going on. Let you tell me what's going on. Okay, let me drop the link in the chat. I know a little bit about what's been going down. So let's drop the link in the chat. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Link is in the chat. Okay. We're looking at and we're talking about the Poppadom chin versus the chocolate brownie. Okay, let me just drop. Oh, damn. Took me by surprise. Uno momento, mami, slow your tempo. Let's get this in. Share this out further afield. Where are we now? Let's get that link. Boom. Damn. Okay, people want to talk about this shiznix. Good thing I opted to go live. Let's drop that in. Boom. Okay, that's taken nicely. So we drop it in the next location also. Let the people know. Yeah, why not? Why not? Where are we gonna drop this? Where are we gonna drop this? Or maybe do I drop it anywhere? Do I drop it anywhere? Let's have a look over there. Okay. Who's that? What about over here? Uh-oh. Hey, you know what? People want it, they will find it. Okay. So let's get into this shiznix. Let's get into this shiznix and add to the stream. Add to the stream. Where's it's disappeared to? It's disappeared. Okay, Pigeon, you sit this one out, my friend. Sit this one out. Take your time. Just relax with this one. You got a little bit crazy last time. So yeah, just take a seat and have a coffee, Pigeon. Have a coffee. Sober up. But in comes the man like the Shelton Moore. Shelton Moore, how do you do? What's happening?
Raphie, my man, what's happening?
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I've been busy. I've been busy on the day job, and I haven't really had much time, if any, to really check out the boxing. But I know for sure that this one's happening on the weekend, and so I took a few minutes out of my day to check out the press conference and do a little bit of research, do a little bit of R&R. To find out what's been going down, and I know that it's the Poppadoms chin versus the chocolate. What do they call it? Chocolate brownie. Is the chin gonna crack, or is the brownie gonna melt? How's it gonna play out, Shelton? What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, I mean, number one, this fight is like 5 or 6 years too late, in my opinion. But it could be they meeting at the perfect time. I think both of these dudes are a little bit past it. I don't think they're as bad, Raphie, as people want to make those guys out to be. Those guys are still got a little something. I mean, look at the guys lost. It's not like they lost to bums or D-level fighters or even C-level fighters. These guys all lost to either high B plus or A-level fighters. So
that's true. That's true. That's very true.
So I don't get where everybody says, "Oh, they're washed, they're bums." Well, I don't believe that. So this could be an excellent fight. I think I'm gonna go with Khan because I think Khan has more to prove. Everybody's expecting big bad Kell Brook to go in there and just smash him because Kell Brook looks like a mini bodybuilder. But if Khan loses this fight, then everything everybody said about him, he'll feel is true, and he'll probably retire.
Yes. Sit this one out, Pigeon. You got a little bit out of hand last time. You got a little bit out of pocket. Your beak was flapping just a little bit too much. You got a little bit out of line. So now you're gonna have to take a seat. Take a sideman seat. Okay. So you can,
So I'm going with Brook in this one. I mean, Khan in this one. I'm going with Amir Khan. I think Amir Khan has more to prove. And the fight probably means more to him.
Let me have a look at some of the comments before I go into it. I'll tell you what I think. Okay, let's have a look. Chocolate brownie gets baked. OMG. Okay. What else is going on? After seeing the sweat footage, I'll now dub 3 sub-Ingle. The sub-Ingle. I haven't seen the sweat footage. I heard that Ingle drank some sweat. I don't know. That seems a little bit disturbing. Was it his own sweat, at least? You know? Timothy Thomas up in the building. Okay, good to have you up in here. Okay, let's get into the Shizniks. Okay, so as you can see here, we got the pump. Well, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, as you can see here, I don't know if I'm highlighting that. We have the Poppadoms, to which Amir Khan took offense. He said it was racist. I don't know about that, but if Khan's a Poppadom, then Kell Brooks the chocolate brownie. What? It's disgusting. He drank Brooks' sweat. Oh Lord. Woo! Woo! Well, hey, I guess maybe that should be a test when you hire a new coach. If he'll drink your sweat, then he's really with you. He's really with you, Shelton Moore. If your coach drinks your sweat, he's really with you. He's really rocking with you. Maybe.
I don't know about that, man. That's a tad bit much for me, young brother.
It's a little bit much. I'd much rather prefer to see a tear up between the trainers, to be honest. Malcolm Marcel says, "What? Yeah, I heard about it. I didn't see it, but I heard about it." Okay.
I think Dominic Ingle probably fucks Bomac up. Bomac can't move.
No, Bomac. I don't know, man. He looks unhealthy. All that around the waist. He looks like a triangle. He looks like a triangle from the top down to the waist. The waist is the biggest part. It comes out like a triangle. That don't look healthy to me. I really don't. I mean, I hope for his own health and well-being that he just think about that. He's cut down on the I don't know what the hell he's eating, but he's eating a lot of it. Let's just say that, Shelton Moore. He's eating a lot of it. Bomac is eating the whole damn place down.
Too much.
Okay. So I don't know. Khan cries racism just a little bit too much. I know it exists, but he cries racism just a little bit too much for my liking. Wasn't he saying that
Excuse me for a second. Why did he say that Kell was racist? What did Kell say?
Kell referred to him as Poppadom chin. Do you know what a Poppadom is, Shelton?
Enlighten me, brother.
Okay. Well, if you can see your screen, you see the dish, the left-hand corner.
It looks like hummus or something like that.
Well, you got some hummus, you got some different tasty stuff in the small bowls, but then you see the bread-like substance. It's a crispy texture, and very flaky. Very, very flaky.
Oh, talking about his chin.
His chin. And
so why is that racist? I don't get why that's racist.
Well, the dish comes from South Asia, the part of the world where Amir Khan comes from. So it's an Indian dish, it's an Asian dish, and it's very flaky and it crumbles very easily. And Khan believes that it's racist to call him Poppadom chin.
Wow, you're serious too.
Well, he's serious.
And you're serious, right? And you're serious.
He's serious.
There is nothing racist. Anyway, okay. Okay, Amir. All right.
So that was, if Brooke didn't refer to him as a chocolate brownie, himself as a chocolate brownie, I could say, well, okay, mate, I don't know, maybe there's an argument, but no, I don't feel there's an argument at all. Because brownie melts and Poppadom crumbles. So it's who's gonna melt and who's gonna crumble? Is one man gonna crumble and the next man? Well, So I think it's perfectly reasonable. Khan cries racism just a little bit too much. he said that he was left off the Queen's New Year's honors list or whatever. You know, she honors people. Some people get an MBE. Some people get an OBE. Some people get different titles. I think what's the racing driver's name? Formula One. His name escapes me. Hamilton. I think Hamilton has been made a what do you call him? A sir, an honor of the realm, a knight of the realm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
So what happens is, the Queen every year she'll anoint. She'll put the sword on the shoulder, or maybe Prince Charles will do it. But that person who has been performing well, representing the country well, they will get some kind of title. But Amir Khan feels it's because of his race why he has not received an honor. But I say to you, look at the mayor of London. I think his name is Khan also. Comes from the same part of the world as Amir Khan. But the difference is, how deep are we into the show? Can I say it? The difference is the mayor of London has not been, doesn't have a video out or videos out or pictures out of him on his computer talking to ladies other than his wife in a state of disrobe and let's just say enjoying himself. The mayor of London doesn't have anything like that out there. So for Khan to have that type of material out there and still expect to be a knight of the realm, I think is somewhat preposterous. Shelton Moore.
Yeah, well, to expect the Queen is what, 91, 92?
Something like that.
You expect a 92-year-old woman to be okay with that is preposterous. Come on, stop.
Outrageous, preposterous, outrageous. So, OMG. Shout out to Timothy Thomas with the super chat. Hello, Mr. Dawkins and Iron Kong. Label the fight the eye or chin. Well, hey, much appreciated, Timothy. But it's not the Iron Kong, it's the Shelton Moore. It's the Shelton Moore right about now. Okay, so much appreciation for the donation sponsoring the show. Okay, let's get into it. It's like a salty crisp, really nice with a curry. Yes, indeed. The Poppadom probably have more resistance than Khan's chin. Angel Garcia has a history of saying a lot more and a lot worse. You have to be nominated by a member of parliament. Yes. Is that right? I didn't realize he had to be nominated by a member of parliament. Okay. So what do I think? I think, hold on, let me drop that down just a second. Okay. We'll leave it up. Okay. What do I think? I think that Khan has been reluctant to take the fight. Let's be honest. I'll give you my honest opinion. Khan has dodged that fight for years, probably nigh on a decade. Khan didn't want to know. You can return right there in the chat, my friend. Right there in the chat. Yeah, you got a little bit out of pocket last time, so I got to put you on the sideman bench. Okay. Khan has been ducking that fight for well on nigh on a decade. And so why is he taking the fight now? I think he's taking the fight now because he saw Kell Brook lose to Crawford. And that gave him hope. I think that was, 4 rounds? That was in something like 4 rounds.
4 rounds. But Brook didn't quit. Khan did.
Well, that's a big factor. I mean, Brook didn't get hit in the leg and then pretend like he'd got hit in the sack. You know what I'm saying? In the ball sack. He got hit in the leg, pretended he got hit in the ball sack. And so he lied. Khan blatantly lied. We all saw it. We saw it in live time. We saw it in slow-mo. And Khan just blatantly lied. Khan looked for a way out. Kell Brook got stopped, but Khan just looked for a way out. Got hit in the leg and pretended it was the third leg. Damn liar. And then on top of that now, he's crying racism when, without acknowledging his own actions. It's his own actions that have stopped him from going on the honors list. You can't do what I said before and expect to be on the honors list a couple of years later. Maybe 10 years down the line, people forget my bite. So there's that. Who do I think has got the stronger chance of winning? Well, I think Brook might be finished right about now. Brook might be a shot fighter. And that's not to be disparaging. He's been in there with the best. He's been in there with the Porters. He's been in there with the Errol Spences, pre-accident. He's been in pre-retina damage, and he's been in there with the likes of Crawford. Probably, almost certainly, highly probably the best of the bunch, the welterweight. So there's no disgrace there. And even Khan himself, he's been in there with some of the best also. But I think the Kell Brook, with those smashed, going in there with Golovkin. I forgot about Golovkin. Yeah, going up in weight to fight Golovkin. I think he's just taking too much damage. I think his heart is as good as ever. It's got a bigger heart than Khan. Khan's heart, a little bit more fragile, definitely more fragile. He was scared to take this fight until he saw, in my opinion, Kell Brook get defeated by Crawford in short order. I think that gave him confidence, and so for the first time in 10 years, Khan stopped running away from the fight and said, I think it'll be a good fight, I think it'll be a good fight. Had every excuse in the book for the last decade, and all of a sudden, when he sees Brook get defeated at the fists of Crawford, all of a sudden it's all good. All of a sudden, yeah, I think it's a good fight all of a sudden. Well, Khan, I think you're kind of cowardly, my friend. You're kind of cowardly. And then on top of that, you're weight draining the guy. On top of that, Khan, you're weight draining the guy. So you're looking for every single possible advantage in a sneaky way. And then you come out with your racism claim. You really need to knock it off. Knock it off. You got the man weight drained. You got the man when he looks like when I don't think he's gonna hold up. But then the X factor is the chin. If Brook can get to that chin, if Brook can fight sensibly and get to that and non-emotionally, keep his emotion in check, and he can get to that chin, and I think Khan goes down. So what is it going to be? The Poppadom chin? Is the Poppadom chin going to crumble? Or is the chocolate cookie going to melt? Which way am I going to go on this? It's a tough one, but I think it's like I said. I don't take no pleasure in saying that Brook might be shot, but I suspect he might be a shot fighter. He's been in there with the best. Hey, that would be no disgrace. Okay, so I'm going to lean. Who do I think is going to win? I am going to lean towards Amir Khan, regrettably, because I don't like his cowardly ways. I don't like the way he's dodged the guy. So I wish I could say that I think Brook's going to win, but I don't. That's not the way I'm feeling. I think it's going to be. I think Khan will be the favorite, but don't rule out Brook. Do not rule out Brook. He could still knock Amir Khan out. If it finishes short, okay. If it finishes short, I'm going to go with Brook. If it goes long, then it's almost certainly Khan. But anyway, I got Khan as the favorite. Don't know how it's going to work out, but we shall see. Is the chocolate cookie is the chocolate brownie gonna melt, or is the Poppadom chin gonna crack? Okay, so those are the questions. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look what's going on in the chat. Okay, what Brooks said is not racist at all. It's about how fragile Poppadom and Khan's chin is. Well, Khan's saying because it's an Asian dish, it's racist. But I agree with you. I don't find it racist at all. Okay. Crawford v. Khan, that ending was a disgrace. That ending was a disgrace. Okay. D. Bender's up in the building. D. Bender's been around these parts of the neck of the woods for a long time. Don't see him very often. Good to see him up here. Okay, who else we got in here? We got the Aaron Daly. Salute Raphie in the chat. Good to have you up in here. Philip Carl Roberts is going with Brook via stoppage. Hey, I'd love that outcome. But I think Khan's the favorite though. I think Khan's the favorite. I think he's taken less damage. You know, you see the way he got out of the Crawford fight, got hit in the leg, said it was the middle, said it was the middle wicket. Damn liar. So, you know, little moves like that's preserved what's left as his alleged Poppadom chin. You're gonna have to see how Poppadom, how crinkly, how breakable, how crunchy the Poppadoms are on Saturday night. And of course, you can have the watch along. You can watch along with the fight right here on the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking Khan, unfortunately, I don't think Brooks' eyes can take any damage. Hey, yeah. I'm off to annoy people. Okay, Pigeon. I'll probably change our mind tomorrow. I would expect Khan to win the rounds, but I think Brook by stoppage, I'd welcome that. You know, I think the way Khan avoided Brook was nothing less than cowardly. I don't want to see that rewarded. Shelton, it reminds me, different level, not the same level, but it reminds me of when Sugar Ray Leonard came back for Marvin Hagler. Different situation, but there was a guy just sitting on the sidelines and said, yeah, I think I can take Marvin now. What do you say about that, Shelton? More.
Yeah, if you notice, if you look at that whole saga, it kind of does remind you of this, to be honest, because you had two guys who were at the top, right? One guy suffered some injuries, am I correct? And then the other guy waited until he saw the guy vulnerable. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't accept the Marvin Hagler fight till after the John Mugabe fight. Am I right?
Well, it wasn't so much the injuries; it was the. Just mute yourself there, Shelton, while I'm talking, because I'm getting feedback. Yeah, okay. So when I'm talking, you mute yourself, and then when I start talking, then unmute and talk. So that way we won't get the feedback. Thank you. Okay. So what it was with Marvin wasn't so much injuries; it was the fact that he pretty much damn near retired. He pretty much retired. Well, he had retired. He hadn't announced it to the people, but he retired. He told his trainers he retired. Sugar Ray Leonard knew that he'd retired, and Sugar Ray Leonard made that calculated, sneaky move where he thought, "Yeah, I think I can take him now. I think I can take Marvin now." And then it was only then, once Marvin had retired, unofficially retired, Sugar Ray Leonard, I said, yeah. I think I can take Marvin now. I think I can take my sneaky move. I was fans of both, but after that snake move, I never held Sugar Ray Leonard in the in as high regard as I did previous to that. To me, it was sneaky. It was sneaky. It was snaky. Shelton Moore, talk to me.
Yeah, it was calculated. I mean, that's why I believe Sugar Ray capitulated to all the demands. He gave Marvin the bulk of the money. Marvin got 20. He got 12. Marvin was able to get the ring size he wanted. Only thing that Sugar Ray asked for was the 12 rounds instead of 15 rounds. You remember that? That was calculated also. I think that because I don't think Sugar Ray could have went 15 rounds. I don't think he could have. That's why he asked for 12 rounds. That's the only demand he had. And Sugar Ray was the A side. Let's keep it clean. Sugar Ray was the bigger star. The only thing he asked for was the 12 rounds instead of 15.
Yes. So to me, what does Phil say? Phil says it was racist. Okay, Phil. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat, what the hell am I doing? I have the capability. Who was that film? Capability Brown? Okay, we have the technology. Let's ask the people. You see, I ain't done this in over a week. Raphie forgot that he has the capability to do a poll. So let's do that right now. Was Brooke racist in calling Khan Poppadom chin? Have to excuse me if I misspelled Poppadom. Oh, damn. It's in the dictionary. Poppadom chin, question mark. Why is the TV all of a sudden come on? How can I turn it on? I've got the remote right here. Good thing. Off. Thank you. Okay. Yes. No. Pure and simple. Was Brooke racist in calling Khan Poppadom chin? Ask the community. Okay. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on. Let me. What am I looking for? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. The poll is in the chat. Okay. Let's have a look what some people are saying. Timothy Thomas, Khan on points or late stoppage. Damn, that's another poll I should do. Damn, the polls are piling up. Okay, get your votes into this poll so I can get onto the next poll. Points or late stoppage for damaged eye. Brooke by KO. Okay. I really think Khan is going to pull off a top performance, but his chin is a big concern. Yeah, he could. I mean, like I say, I think Brooke has deteriorated, but hey, you're going to deteriorate if you're fighting so many top fighters eventually.
Hey, Raphie, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
How do you think the pay-per-view is going to do?
Well, was it last week or the week before when we had a million viewers watching on Sky, but that wasn't a pay-per-view. That was Eubank Jr. versus Liam Williams. Okay, so this I think it's going to do very, very well. It sold out in 10 minutes. What the number? I mean, the venue sold out in 10 minutes, apparently, allegedly. What the number's going to be, I don't know. I don't know what the number's going to be, but I think it's going to be very, very good for UK standards. What that number represents, I don't really know. It's not going to be Joshua numbers, but I think it's going to be very, very respectable. I'd hate to put a number on it, but I think whatever the number is going to be is going to come out very, very respectable. What that number is, I don't know. But I think people are going to be very happy. I think the numbers are going to be published. What we're talking about, what, 400,000? Okay, let me put a number on it. I said I wasn't going to put a number on it. Let me put a number on it. Let me say 400,000. A Joshua fight would do what? 900,000, 900, a million, a million 10, 1.1 mil, 1.2. But I think this will do very respectable in the 400,000 mark, maybe even 500,000. So that'd be very, very respectable. I know over in the US, our boxing fans appear to be shunning the PPV model, but I don't think it's we have as many PPVs over here as you do over there, Shelton. So I think people are less PPV fatigued over here than they are over in the United States. Shelton Moore.
Well, this fight's going to be on ESPN over here, and ironically, Raphie, that fight's getting a lot of buzz over here. I'm shocked, actually. That fight is really hot. It's a hot ticket over here.
Well, the names concerned, I mean, the worldwide names. I mean, the Americans are how many Americans or fighters based out of America is Brook fought? Porter.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them count.
Yeah. Even Triple G, the Russian who lives in America now or trained to fight out of America. So everybody knows him over there. All boxing fans know who Brook is. And I'm pretty sure all boxing fans know who Khan is. He's got a pretty damn good list of names on his resume. So yeah, I'm not surprised. So ESPN, so that's not PPV. That's a subscription channel, but not PPV. Am I correct?
You are correct, sir. You are correct.
Okay. So keep the votes coming into the poll because I want to get onto another poll. So keep those coming in nice and sweetly. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Raphie's going live for the people. Okay. So let's have a look here. Khan in the 8th. Okay. Maybe Brook hits Khan in the body and makes Khan quit. Wow. Body shot KO. Hey, love to see those. Jimbo. #mob. I don't think Khan thought he was racist, but used it as a cheap dig to mess with Brook. I totally agree. Although I've seen a lot of people use Korean Poppadom jokes against Asians. Yeah. What else we got here? I said not tonight, Pigeon. Not tonight. Okay, so Pigeon goes, I go with my Asian brothers. Okay. So what else? Khan coming off a 3-year layoff and as a new trainer. He looks a lot smaller than Brook. Brook is the bookmaker's favorite. Is Brook the bookmaker's favorite? That's interesting. I don't see why. Or hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe they got a lot of confidence in Brook. And has it been 3 years for Khan? Has he really been out for 3 years? He did not just wait. He ducked Brook for a full decade, whole damn decade. Matthew Armitage, a 3-year layoff is also a big worry. But I really hope Khan can do it. Okay, has it really been 3 years? Let me look at that. Oh no. Let's say I gotta log in. Damn it. Can I just continue this way? Yeah, go on then. Picture and email. The hell. We're sorry about this. We need it. Yeah, okay. What is this? What's trying to do to me? Logged in. Only me. What? Can I get in or not? Am I in or not? Logged in with Facebook, yeah? Only me. Okay. Only me. Okay. Can I just get this thing done? I just want to go in box rec. What the hell? Let me drop this down. Too much rigmarole. Too much rigmarole. Okay. Click to continue. Let's have a look. Amir Khan. Has it really been 3 years? Amir Khan. Let's have a look. Pro boxer. Active. Go. Oh no. Didn't I write Amir? I said Amir. Amir. Amir Khan. So Amir Khan. Oh, there he is. When I wrote in active, he didn't recognize him. Okay, Amir Khan. Bolton. That's him. Shall we share this? Shall we share this? Let's share this. Stop sharing that. Start sharing this. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, there he is. There it is. Ooh, there it is. Let's have a little looky. Okay, can you see what am I even sharing? Okay, that was a bit of a delay on the YouTubes. That kind of confused me. Let me drop that down. Box rec. What is this? 53%. 53% KO ratio. Okay, that's kind of decent. Up in the 50% mark there. Welterweight status inactive. Damn. I hope he don't remain inactive during the fight, or else he's gonna be in for a hard night. Okay, let's scroll down. Voluntary anti-doping. Kell Brook. Let's have a look. When was the last time he fought? Billy. What? Really? Was that the last time he fought Billy Dib? Billy Dib wasn't his. Was Billy Dib his not? Really? Who was that before? Okay. Terence Crawford, then Billy Dib, 2019. Or is that the 7th? Is that the 7th month? I do this in American dates. What is it? Year, day, and the month. Okay, so I think it was the 12th month. That's December of 2019. What's that? 2020, 2021, 20. Damn. Pretty much is damn near 3 years. That's incredible. That's incredible to me. I hadn't realized. So, damn. Okay. That's the Amir Khan right there. Let's go and have a look at Kell Brook. Let's have a look at Kell Brook. Okay. 39 fights, 3 KOs, 0 draws, 64% KO ratio. Welterweight. Damn. Ezekiel Brinsley Brook. Ezekiel. I never knew that. Never even noticed that. Ezekiel. That's some hardcore name. Ezekiel Brinsley Brook. Dang. Hardcore. 39 wins, 3 KOs. Let's have a look at Khan. 34 wins, 5 KOs. You can see why people are intrigued by this fight. It's very, very close. It's a pick'em. Shelton Moore, it's a pick'em.
It's definitely a pick'em fight. Brook hasn't fought since 2020 when he fought Crawford, correct?
That's right. Let me have another look. Let's get precise on that. 2020, yeah. The 11th month, November 2020. So what's that? 2021, 22. Yeah, he's been out for 2 years. 2 years and some change.
Yeah, so it's a pick 'em fight. I mean, like they say, they bring up the fact that Amir been off for 3 years, but shit, Kel been off for 2. So, I mean, Amir been off for 3 years, Kel been off for 2. So, it's a pick 'em fight. It's just a pick 'em fight.
It's a pick 'em. It is a pick 'em. Okay. Let me drop that down. And what's going on here? Let's have a look. What was this? Hagler was also shattered after 12. Oh, Hagler retired. Hagler had retired. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray heard that he retired and then he pounced. Kind of cowardly, if you ask me. Kind of cowardly, reminds me of this Khan situation. A different caliber of fighter, yes, but it's similar principle. I think it was kind of cowardly. I never looked at Sugar Ray Leonard the same after that. Matter of fact, Rat-tat-tat kind of didn't like him, to be honest with you, if I'm being totally truthful. I didn't like it. Felt kind of cowardly. To me. What did I want to do? Something was on my mind. Oh, yeah. The poll. How many votes? Okay. We got, full participation. Everybody in here appears to have voted. And I'll read it for the last time before I close it down, or do I leave it up? I think I'm going to have to close it down imminently because there's another poll. There's another question I want to ask in poll style. Okay, get your votes in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. Okay. Was Brooke racist in calling Khan a Poppadom chin? 10% of people said yes. And 90% said no. I can't vote in this, but I would have voted no. Okay. And the no's have it. Okay. Okay. So let's get the next poll up immediately as we switch topics. Let's get the poll in anyway. Okay. Who wins? Let's go Brooke since she's the favorite. Let's go Brooke first. Brooke Khan. Okay. Who wins? Brooke Khan, ? And boom. Okay. So that will appear in around 10 seconds. So feel free to get into that. Okay. Before we switch topics, let me get into these comments. Hold on. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's get into the comments. Yep, that's why I retired. You know, all good things have to come to an end, and Marvin Hagler was satisfied. Okay. So what is this? No, Khan was not just selling the PPV. No. It all depends on what context it's being said. I think it's referring to his chin. Yes. I don't think he was racist. Brooke doesn't come across as very intelligent or a good talker. So just a choice of words. Hey, I don't know his intellectual level, to be honest with you. I really don't know his intellectual level. I don't know if he qualified for university. I don't know if he went to university. Maybe he just went to the University of Life. I'm eating my Chinese.
You don't sound like a dummy to me, though. Cal Brooks seems articulate.
Seems articulate enough to me. He seems to get his point across. You know, I don't ever see him not getting his point across. You know, I don't think he's no dummy. Wasn't the Poppadom remark initially a Billy Joe Saunders comment? It could have been a Billy Joe Saunders comment. Could have been. quite easily. My vote is no. Timothy Thomas says the PPV going to sell 1.7 million. Isn't that higher than the biggest ever PPV in British history? I think the highest has been 1.5 over here in the UK. I may be wrong.
Was that AJ?
I think that was AJ Klitschko. But you know what? Let me just research that while we're live, while we're right here. Biggest British boxing PPV. Okay. Let's have a look. Biggest ever PPV. Not costs. Top 10 boxing's UK PPV most. But okay, that's the one. What? More options. I disagree to everything. Agree to selected. Okay, that's my compromise. Can I get rid of this thing? Dang. Not even letting me agree to anything. Okay, let me go back. Let me try one more time. Oh, yeah, I agree. Okay, I agree. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Pop-ups galore. Let's get them out of here. Jeez. Dang. Shouldn't agree to nothing. What did I agree to? Pure pop-ups. Another pop-up? Damn, what is this page? I don't ever want to come here again. Okay, let me share.
Pop-up page.
It's crazy. Don't ever go there again. Let me just see if I can get this done and then get out of this place. It's infested with pop-ups. Okay. Let me share. Boom, boom, boom. Hope people can see that clear. No. Let me just get this bigger. Can you even see that? One more time. A little bit bigger. Okay. That surely is respectable now. Okay. So hopefully you can see. Okay. So Anthony Joshua, 1.4. Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz 2, 1.4 million. 2019. I should have done this in reverse order, damn it. Tony Hay versus Tony Bellew, 890,000. Manny Pacquiao versus Ricky Hatton, 900,000. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, 1 million. Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, 1 million and one. What is that? Whatever. Yeah, 101 million. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin, 1.11 million. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Ricky Hatton, 1.15 million. Vladimir Klitschko versus David Hay, 1.17 million. Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker, 1.45 million. Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko, 1.53 million. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr., 1.45 million. So, damn, how many times is Anthony Joshua on there? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. How many times is the second best, second ranking? Floyd Mayweather, 1, 2, 3. Floyd Mayweather's on there 3 times. So it's Anthony Joshua, numero uno, and Floyd with about 4 times, and then Floyd Mayweather Jr. being on the list about 3 times. But Anthony Joshua is the PPV king over here in the UK. You'll notice that Tyson Fury doesn't feature on this list, not even once.
Number 1 heavyweight, Raphie.
Not even once. What's all that about? What's all that about? What is all that about? I thought he was the king. I thought he was the king. What's going on? Shelton Moore, talk to me.
I don't know. They say he's a #1 heavyweight, but shit, he can't look like just like over here when he's in America. Looks like Fury can't sell flies to shit.
Oh.
He can't draw flies to shit.
Oh, dime. I thought he was the king. What's going on? Okay, let me just take a sip of my drink. Okay, let's have a look. What people
Oh, my
say.
bad. I'm sorry. He can draw as long as he's facing Wilder. Anybody else, he's terrible.
That's true. If it's Wilder, then that can sell. But but let's not forget the third fight, that dipped. The second fight, that was the pinnacle. The third fight, that dipped. What was that, about 300? I can't even remember how much the third.
The first fight only did like 4, like 350, something like that. The second fight did 8 because everybody wanted to see it. The third fight only did like 6.
Okay. How much did this second fight do?
Second fight did 850, something like that. It did a lot.
Okay. And then the third fight did something like 6, which is less than the second fight, but more than the first fight. Okay. So it trended upwards and then started trending downwards. Okay. Let me see.
We'll give them that. They made their money back.
Yeah. But then everything was so expensive that I guess the margins would have been tight because, you know, them guys, they after the first fight, they demanded serious guarantees. So, you know, yeah, they made the money back, but damn, I don't know how happy. I don't know if the promoters are rubbing their hand. I don't know if there was much left for everybody else, you know, after them boys got paid. I don't know if, the promoters were swimming in money. I don't know. But, yeah, let's have a look what people say. Okay, damn, there's been a lot of comments. Let me scroll back a little bit. Khan don't get an MBE. He just gets KO'd. OMG. Every Asian will purchase the fight. Well, I don't know about that because you got Indians and you got Pakistanis. Very different people. Well, actually, it was the same country at one time, but yeah. Very different. You know, you got one of Sikhs, the next Sikhs or Hindus, the next Muslim. You know, very different points of view. Okay. So I don't agree with that. Unless you're saying that some Asians are going to watch him to win and some Asians are going to watch him to want him to lose. Yeah, then that's okay. If that's what you mean, then for sure. Over in the UK, we're talking about South Asia, India, and Pakistan. Let's have a look. Over 500K. Yeah, well, I'm saying around 500K. Okay. Let's have a look. Khan don't get an MBE. OBE, outer body experience. That's the best he can hope for. I actually think Khan's a shot fighter. His legs look shot. His coordination is off. Brook looked good before the Crawford stoppage. He did look good before the Crawford stoppage, but then that stoppage came swiftly and suddenly and definitively. Thoughts on where the winner should go? Khan v. Ben Jr. and Eubank Jr. versus Brook are fights that Sky clearly wants. Hey, I'd be down with that. Eubank Jr. versus Brook. That'd be cool. Wow. I don't know. Eubank Jr. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, if they agree to it, then so be it. But I don't know. Having said that, Eubank doesn't seem to carry his knockout power into the second half of the fight. Recently, it don't seem. So I don't know. You go past 6 and hey. Khan, I think Ben stops Khan brutally, but Khan still got skills. So hey, those are fights. I'd watch both of those fights if I'm honest. Shelton Moore. What do you think about those fights? Did you watch those fights?
Which one? Brooke Eubank Jr.
Mm.
I watched that fight. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris Eubank is a good fighter. I think he's a B class fighter right now.
Mm.
I think him and him and Kell Brook will be a competitive fight because they're both pretty big. We know Kell Brook can carry 54 or 60 because he's done it. You've seen it. You know what I mean? So I would watch that fight. Amir Khan, I'll be honest, this is probably the only fight I want to see him in because I don't know about that guy, man. He boxes great, but he stops boxing and lines himself up to catch a big shot. So I don't know about Amir Khan. It's not that I don't think I think he's shot. I think I question his boxing IQ sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes, I mean, he's all silky, and then he has what they call a brain fart. Seems like he has a brain fart and just loses his position. It's almost like he forgets what he's doing, and next thing you know, he's standing square. Next thing you know, he's lying on his back. And that ain't good. Billy Dib in Dubai. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, apparently got $5 million for the Billy Dib fight. Damn, that's good money if you can get it. Ezekiel is
Khan gets his fees now. Khan, don't get that twisted, bro. Khan got $7 million to fight Crawford. Khan gets his money.
He does indeed. He gets his money for sure. Ezekiel is a good name. Is there a poll going? Yes, there is. The poll is who wins, Brook or Khan? And I can tell you, all I can tell you right about now is that a lot of people have voted. Those people who just come in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. It's the return. Raphie's been away for a whole week, I believe, without giving you a live. So I had to come on here, even though time was tight. Had to come on here and feed the people. I never noticed his full name either. Never noticed it. What is it again for the people who don't know? Ezekiel Brinsley Brook. That's a powerful name. That's a strong name. Okay. Easy Brook. Audi TT up in the building. Good to see you, Audi. This could be a car crash. Yeah, hey. Ooh, that's why everybody's going to tune in. Nobody knows how it's going to go down. But we're all curious. I probably said I ain't going to watch it if they make it sometime last year, but I done changed my mind. But it definitely could be a car crash. If either of those guys are shot, it could be a very sudden stoppage. So
Now, the intrigue was too much. And what is it over there? 25 pounds for you guys?
Is it 25 or 20? How the hell are they going to put it to 25? If it's 25, that's cheeky. That's cheeky.
$30. Yeah, come on, man. You got to get that, Raphie. You got to get that. You can't miss it.
Up on the roof. That's where I'm going to send Jeeves. Up on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Tweak that aerial. Up on the roof. Nah, I've got to get the fight one way or another. One way or another. The Raphie got to get that fight. I don't know if it's 20 pounds or 25 pounds. 20 is the standard. 1999. It went up to 25 when Joshua was fighting over in Dubai, I believe. They went up to 25. I don't see why I don't see why regular fights should be 25 pounds. No, it should be 20. We don't have any desire to pay. We don't have any desire to pay the kind of prices you pay over there in the USA. Shelton Moore.
Honestly, bro, they should be on free TV. That's what it should be.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's where it should be, really and truly. But these guys, I guess they're getting a couple million each. So hey, People want to see it. It's very clear. It's abundantly clear. The one thing that neither of them wants to do is lose. Yeah. It's happening in Manchester. Mr. Dawkins, you're losing it, kid. You're losing it, kid. They ain't talking to Mike.
This is the ultimate ego and pride battle right here. Somebody wants to lose this fight.
Huge egos at stake here. Huge egos at stake, and that's why Amir Khan didn't want it for 10 years, declined to fight for 10 years, and all of a sudden, Brook loses to Crawford, and Amir Khan's all up on it. He even went over to train with Crawford and Bomac.
Let me ask you a question, Raphie.
Yeah.
What do you think Amir Khan saw? Because you quit against Crawford. Crawford made you quit. So what did you see? At least Brook tried to fight the man.
I think Khan's trying to replicate. He's trying to go in there and replicate. He wants some of Crawford's patterns. Somehow. I don't know how he's gonna utilize that, but hey, went over to the guy who beat the guy who he's gonna fight next. So he wants some of that. He wants some of that. Big up Marion G. Good to have you up in here. Kal-El says if they go all out into battle, each refusing to give up, they will soon respect each other after. Well, yeah, one would think so. One would imagine so. One would hope so. Eddie must be kicking himself for not getting this on the zone. He missed the ball on a few fights. They were messing him about. I don't mind. I'm not going to criticize Eddie for missing out on this one because he worked hard to get it done, and these guys messed him around. So he just gave him the middle finger, said, go do you. Sometimes you have to do that. If you're getting messed around, getting the run around, they're doing the mess around. Sometimes you just got to give them, just got to say, hey, you best go and do you. No hard feelings, but go do you. Okay. So, Sugar Feet and Hands was too fast for Hagler. He was too fast. He was also laid up, refreshed. Hagler had effectively retired. He just hadn't announced it. I don't like the way Hagler's manager said, yeah, fight him, because they was looking at their cut. That's what I think. They didn't have Marvin's best interests at heart. They were looking for the last big payday, the Petronelli brothers. They served him well, but I don't like the fact they talked him into that fight at the end. He wanted to retire. He spoke to them and said, go do it. I think he should have rather he retire rather than give Sugar Ray Leonard the pleasure of thinking that he's that slick cat out thinking everybody. I didn't like that.
And you got to look at the fact too. We talking what, bro? We talking 1987. That fight happened. Am I right?
Something like that.
So you talking 87? You got 20 million with the back end. The pay-per-view shares and all that. He got 20 million, and Sugar Ray got 12. $20 million was a lot of money in 1987.
It's a lot of money, but Marvin was ready to walk away. He was ready to walk away. He had retired. He just hadn't announced it. And spoke to the Petronelli.
That's a fact.
Spoke to the Petronelli brothers, and they said, do it, Marvin. Do it. But I think they were just still thinking about their cut. Marvin walked away from the game kind of bitter at that, at the whole scenario. And I understand. He wasn't all about the money. He was happy to walk away. But I think the Petronellis, they wanted their cut. But hey, that's just Raphie speculating. You know what I'm saying? That's just me speculating. What say you, Shelton Moore?
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think they wanted their cut because I remember it was a point in time when the Petronelli said, you know what, Marvin, we're gonna take a back seat on this one. You go ahead, and we're gonna do this for you on the strength, just because of what you did for us. And Marvin's like, no, we've been together. I'm gonna end my career with you guys. I started with you guys, I'm gonna end with you guys, and you're taking your cut of this money. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a two-way street, in my opinion. Petronelli's damn sure wanted the money. but Marvin wanted to fight because he always wanted to fight. You know how it is when you want something and this is what you really want. This is what you want more than anything. This is what you think is going to define your career. I think Marvin was in that situation. He figured if I can beat this cat, then they can't deny me. Because remember, he was denied so long just to get a title shot. And then he was doubted most of the time that, oh, this guy's going to beat him. This guy's going to beat him. Well, nobody can beat him. He's kind of in, you know what? And that's kind of probably, Raphie, what draws me so much to Crawford, because Crawford's in basically the same situation. No matter what he does, and take him away.
Sorry about that. I muted you. I thought you stopped speaking.
You know what I'm saying? Crawford, situation, am I right? No matter what he does, they try to take away his credit or not give him credit for what he does. Am I right? Crawford's basically in the same situation, no?
Yes. Yeah, indeed. Situation is that one guy didn't want it. One guy been avoiding for a damn near decade, and the other guys wanted it. But that guy loses, and the other guy who's avoided it, rather, you know, some people use the C word, cowardly. One who's avoided it, all of a sudden, he's all about it. He's all upon it because he thinks the guy's washed. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what the hell's going to happen. That's the intrigue of it. Iron Kong up in the building. What does it say? If Kel wins, he would fight Ben. But Amir is done either way, win or lose. I think if Amir wins, then, you know, he's making a calculated move. He's fighting another Billy Dib type caliber guy over there in Saudi or somewhere like that. Kel should not box anywhere above 154. The Battle of the Glass. Brook by KO, said OBZ. Okay, what we got here? Khan got 10 mil. Nah, I think something like 5. So I heard something like 5. What's going on here? Khan is a Bugatti with a smashed windscreen. The smashed windscreen being his chin. OMG. Sounds a lot like a Poppadom. Sounds a lot like a Poppadom, like in the thumbnail. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Mr. Dawkins, as Fast Eddie missed out on the Brook v. Khan. Yeah, he's fed up with him. He's fed up with him. It's like you're trying to make something. You think you got it across the line, then it ain't. And next time, a few years later, you think you got it across the line, then he ain't. And in the end, you just say, yo, do one. Both of you, just do one. The PPV is £19.95. Yes, that's respectable. I won't be buying it, okay. Or for those not buying it, or those who don't have access to watch it, then you know where to be. Over at the Raphie Dawkins Combat Radio. That's the place. That's the place. Okay. What's going on here? Khan said, after beating Brook, I'm going to move on to much bigger things. What will that be? Much bigger things? Yeah, rematch with Billy Dib. I don't call that bigger things. I don't call that bigger things at all. Okay. What's the poll saying? Okay. Get your votes in on the poll. Hit that like button if you've not already done so. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Okay. Raphie's gonna like to feed the people. Hit all the good buttons. The super chat button is there for your delectation also. Okay, am I going to close the poll now or let it go for another couple of minutes? Okay, get your votes in. Get your votes in. We're going to leave it up there. We're going to leave it up. What's this here? How come I'm so high up here? Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so been meaning to move on from this topic. So as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat, let's close the poll. So who wins? Brook, Khan, 47%, and Brook at 53%. The people have spoken. Okay. Let's have a look at that. That's good. Okay, that's been taken care of. What we got up on the screen, we got the top PBVs in England. The card looks like trash. I haven't even seen the card. Raphie's been busy working a new position, taking up a lot of my time. By the time I get in, I just want to crash out, eat. Well, first thing is hit the shower, eat, and then crash out, Okay. But the energy levels will return.
To get that coin.
Come again?
I say you got that coin, brother. Ain't no way around it.
100%, 100%. You got to get that coin. No messing around. Got to get that coin. Hagler walked away because he beat Ray Leonard and they robbed him on the cards. I thought, I don't love that fight because I think Ray Leonard may have edged him. And I'm a big Hagler fan, so it just leaves a sour taste. But hey, that's the game. That's the game. The twists and turns, snakes and ladders. Twists and turns, snakes and ladders, man. When is the Ben Whittaker kid announcing he signed with Sky, or is he gonna continue amateur? No. I'm pretty sure he's turning pro. Let's have a look. Eddie got who he wanted from the Olympics, it seems. So Ben surely will go to Sky. No, I don't know. Who did Ben sign? Who did that fella sign with? Ben Whittaker. Let's have a look. Reference to beating Sugar Ray. Raphie, you sound a bit salty, hey. Hey, it is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about people ducking and then at the 11th hour kind of jumping out the bushes and say, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't like that. I don't like them cowardly moves. That's what I said. I said it. I don't like them cowardly moves. Raphie, that don't make the Raphie heart sing. No. So let's drop this stuff down and let's go, Cal. I'll be at work. Damn, yeah, you gotta make a living. You gotta bring in them shekels. You gotta put the bacon on the table. Okay, and that's not a knock on Amir Khan either. Mr. Dawkins, what actually happens when a fighter's chin turns to a chandelier? Is it actually the brain? There's a lot of speculation about what exactly is it when a fighter gets shot and they keep on getting dropped. Happened to Chuck Liddell in the UFC. He said it was just the brain's way of saying enough is enough. You know what I mean? But I don't know if there's a psych. I don't know if I don't know if there's an equation, a scientific equation on what equals a shot fighter. What equals a shot fighter? I don't know if there's a scientific equation for that. But a non-scientific equation is, hey, you're just taking too many shots. And how many shots is too much? Well, I guess that's from individual to individual. Shelton Moore.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at in the history of boxing, you can look at George Chuvalo. Now, nobody took a beating better than George. George was a rugged, rough, tough dude, but George got out of boxing fully intact. Great speaker, still sharp to this day. Then Frazier and Ali, who left the fight game, fucked up. Then you got Foreman, who left the fight game, great. Ken Norton, not so much. You see, it depends on the person, just like you said.
Yeah, definitely. It's individual to individual. There ain't no, it don't appear to be no magic number. Um, Grows v Fetch. What's the question, Matthew? What's the question? Uh, Lisa Bales up in the building. I've been listening, Raphie. I hope you've enjoyed the fair thus far. Not going too much longer. Not going too much longer at all. You know, the Raphie got work in the morning.
Yes, sir. Queen Lisa, I love you, girl.
100%. 100%. Matthew Armitage says Fury #1 in my book, but how come he don't sell? How come your boy don't sell, Matthew? You know, I just showing you the top PPVs, and he ain't nowhere to be found on that. So talk to me, Matthew. Talk to me. Bruce goes boxing, jazz, and more up in the building. How you doing, Bruce? How you doing? I gave you a like on the Twitter the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. What we got here? What we got here? What we got here? What are people saying? Great question. I've always wondered what the definitions medically meant. Chin is shot, legs are shot. Yeah, I don't think there's a scientific equation just yet. Not to say there won't be in the future. Right about now, there's no scientific equation. We just have to go by what we see. And everybody seems got a number. And the number is different for every individual. And some people never arrive at that number. So the people who never arrive at that number, they leave the game relatively intact. The people who arrive at that number, then they're shot. The people who arrive at that number, then they're impaired. People who go past that number, they are referred to as a shot fighter. So yeah, great question indeed. I mean, we're coming up to the half 1 hour time, but I feel like we got to give him a little bit more, Shelton. What boxing?
Well,
Topic.
I got some news. Hey,
Talk to me.
I want to ask you this now. For question number 1: Do you tend to believe Dan Raphael?
Do I tend to believe Dan Raphael? I have only recently started following him, so I don't know his track record.
Okay, well, in America, he's been around for a minute. He used to work for ESPN, then he left and did his own internet thing. Google, Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that. He doesn't have a YouTube, but he has Google and Twitter and all that other stuff. Instagram, that kind of shit, right?
I follow him on Twitter.
But he knows he's been known. I won't go as far as say fabricate. Shall we say?
What's he been saying?
He's the one that came out. He came out this morning with the Canelo was offered $100 million from PBC for 2 fights with Charlo in May and Benavidez in September. Now, I went all through the internet. I went to every boxing site. I went on Google. I can't find nothing on it. These guys are saying sources say. Well, where are these sources? What is your source? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure these guys are connected inside PBC's office or Top Rank's office or whatever. But my point is, you put this shit out and then it's not confirmed by anyone else but you. I tend not to believe it, bro. What say you?
What say I? Yeah, I want to see sources. The Raphie wants sources. The Raphie deals with sources. If you're coming to me with a dish, with a dainty dish, then there got to be some sauce on it. I needs me some sauce. What's a dish without sauce? It's got a vital ingredient missing. I needs me some sauce. What do I think? I think sometimes he gets it right. Sometimes he gets it wrong, like all of them. The percentage, I don't know yet. Just started following him. I'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, do that. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know how long you've been following Coppinger, but Coppinger straight up lies. He makes shit up, I believe.
Uh-oh. He's another one. It's a percentage game. Everything's a percentage game, Shelton. Everything's a percentage game. It's like, what's his percentage? You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, I hear you though. I do hear you though. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna long this thing out. I want to briefly touch on a couple of things. What things they are, I don't know, but I just wanna have a look. I just wanna have a looky to see what I see. And then just briefly touch and go. Okay, so apparently Brian Castano is injured. Jamel Charlo rematch will be postponed 3 to 4 weeks. Shelton Moore, talk to me.
I mean, I had this conversation. I think I was talking to Lisa this morning. I mean, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? He's injured. He said he'd be ready in a month. What can you do? You gonna fight somebody else? That makes no sense. Nobody wants to see you fight anybody but this guy. Number two, how you gonna strip him or say anything like, no, you've heard, I've heard channels like, we should strip him, we should take it away. Well, you didn't take it away from Spence, and Spence been on the show for 2 years, so make it make sense, bro.
Make it make sense. Real talk. Where's that thing I was just looking at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, if the man's injured, ain't nothing we can do but wait for those 3 to 4 weeks. Hopefully it's only 3 to 4 weeks. What kind of injury is, I don't know. I'm not going to look into it just now because, when it comes to that time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Did I close the poll? Yeah, I closed the poll. Okay, what else are we going to touch on? Did we touch on that? We could touch on that. Could touch on that too. But I ain't going to touch on that. Hold on. What was the one that I saw that made me laugh? What was the one that I saw or heard that made me laugh? It was, who was it? Benavidez saying you want $7 million to fight Andrade.
Yeah. Well, let's not lie. He didn't say that. Samson said that. His manager said that.
His manager said that. Oh, damn. His manager is kind of, the fighter and the manager, kind of close relationship, one would imagine. But that's is that a duck? Is that a duck? I'm going to ask the people. But talk to me, Shelton. Is that a duck?
Because the reason he gave was he believes that the Andre fight is a tougher fight than the Canelo fight because of the style. It's hard to argue with that.
So, tell me that again. Say that again. One more time.
Samson believes that the Demetrius Andre fight is a tougher fight for Benavidez than the Canelo fight based on the style of fighter.
And that may well be the case, but there's another factor. If we're talking science and we're talking maths, if we're talking facts, then he's looking at a mathematical equation there. But one part of the equation that is messed up is you also have to look at the drawing power of the fighter opposite you. And it's a foolish statement in my humble opinion, because when you look at the drawing power, when you add that into the equation, it don't make one lick of sense. Talk to me, Shelton.
Yeah, absolutely right, brother. Where are you gonna sell this fight at? What arena is gonna pack out for Demetrius Andre versus Canelo versus Nobody's packing up yet. No, you might get 7,000-8,000 max, maybe 10 if you're lucky. Put it in Arizona, you might get a full house. You got to do it in Arizona though, because that's where you live.
Do it in Arizona. Do it in Arizona. And even then, it don't add up. It don't add up. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that figure there, it don't make one lick of sense when you do the full equation. If you do a half-assed equation, that guy's better, so I need no money. No, don't work like that. That's only part of the equation. You got to get the full mathematical equation in. And the full mathematical equation has to include the drawing power of the person standing opposite you. It's simple maths. It's simple facts, quick facts. I don't understand how the Benavides side could be so negligent with their mathematical equations, or maybe they're just playing dumb. Maybe they're just playing dumb or are just plain dumb. Raphie's just playing with words there. Don't mean to hurt the Benavides feelings, but it don't make one lick of sense. David Benavides hasn't earned $2 million in a fight, let alone 7. So yeah, it's a front. It's a duck. The poll is up. It's going to be the last poll of the evening. It's going to be the last poll of the evening, the night. We're approaching midnight over here in the UK. Raphie just felt like, hey, we got to feed the people. The people are here. They took the time to press that subscribe button. So I have a duty to feed them. And I have to say, much appreciation goes out to the Shelton Moore for taking time out of his day to hop on and talk about it. Shelton Moore.
I always appreciate you, Raphie. Love your platform. Thank you, brother. And I will see you on the next one, man. Get you some rest, bro.
Hey, that's a shout out and a salute to the Shelton Moore. Took time out of his day to come chop it up over here at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio for the Combat Radio Nation. Much appreciated. Always good to hear Shelton Moore's thoughts and observations. Always good to chop it up with him. Okay, so what we got here? We got the poll is still up. We're approaching midnight over here in the UK. We've had some storms. We've had some stormy weather, but I think we can expect a storm in the Manchester Arena up there in Manchester, north of England. For those who don't know, Khan meets Brook. The Poppadom Chin versus the Chocolate Brownie. Is one going to crumble or is one going to melt? Okay, sounds like a damn advert. Okay, so where we at? I'm just scrolling down. Big up the Moore. Big up the Moore. Nevertheless. Ready to go again. How about Louis Ortiz? That's a whole show in itself. But yeah, hey, what a fight that would be. What a fight that would be. That would be a proverbial slobber knocker. I'd actually have my money on Derek. Dang, you've tempted me. You've tempted me into another poll. You've tempted me into another poll. I can't resist that one. I cannot resist that one. How many people have voted? Okay, we're going to close the poll, so get your votes in now if you want to vote, because I want to do another quick poll. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, the poll has ended. Is Benavides asking, Benavides manager saying that he won't fight Andrade for less than 7 million? Is that a duck? 33% of respondents said no. 67% of respondents said yes, it is a duck. The poll is closed, but I gotta do a quick one. I gotta do a quick one. Let's do this. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Raphie's running out of time. The poll result is up in the chat, visible there. I wish I could highlight it, though. I don't know why I can't highlight that. YouTube, get on it. Love to highlight the poll responses, but you can see right there in the chat. Okay, so what was the question? Okay. Who wins? Who wins? Ortiz or Chisora? Okay, I've been tempted. I've been tempted. I've been tempted into another poll. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, people, you gotta get your votes in quick and fast because you know it's the end of the show. What we doing here? Okay, it's the end of the show, folks. It's the end of the show, so let's play nice. Let's play nice. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, Pigeon, relax, my friend. Relax, Pigeon. Relax. Relax, Pigeon. Okay, so it's the last thing we're doing. It's the last thing we're doing. What's going on? What kind of craziness? What kind of craziness is going on here? It's all going crazy. It's all going crazy at the 11th hour. Well, it's a few minutes, it's 7 minutes to the 12th hour. And hello, the lady Shan. Okay, let's have a look. Good to have you up in here. Pigeon, just relax, my friend. Just take your time. Take your time. Let's have some peace and love and harmony. Conchin, weaker than a soggy one-ply bog roll. OMG. Brooke's face quite fragile too. I wonder what Brooke has left. Hey, one of them is probably going to be shown to be a shot fighter. Okay, but get your voting, folks. Get your votes in as we close the show. Okay, Pigeon's just chilling now. Pigeon's just chilling now on the sideman bench. Okay. Okay, so let's get your votes in now. Who wins? Ortiz or Chisora? And if you're just in here, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And hit that share button. Okay, we're closing the poll now. And the question was, who wins? And 25% of respond. Actually, no, I gotta leave it at least 2 more minutes. I gotta leave it a few more minutes, a couple more minutes. We gotta let it go for 5 minutes. We gotta let it go for 5 minutes. So what's Raphie gonna do? No, I don't want to touch no other subjects. I'll keep that for videos and lives. You know, the Raphie is going live on Saturday to talk about this fight. We're going to be doing a fight companion. So, be there or be eternally square. Okay, it's 4 minutes, but nobody else has voted, so we're closing the poll down. And the question was, who wins? 25% of respondents said Ortiz, and a whopping 75% of respondents said Chisora. Okay, 75% of respondents says Chisora beats Ortiz. And that's interesting. So I would most certain. Where's the poll? The poll's right there. The poll's right there. If you're on a mobile, hold on. Let me check my own mobile. See how it works. Okay, so let's do this in real time. So you hit the downward arrow. No, close that out. You hit the live chat button. Yeah, where is the poll? Where is the poll? Oh, so if you're on a mobile, you can't see the poll. It appears that if you're on a mobile, you probably can't see the poll. Okay. So it's been up for 5 minutes now, and let's close it down. Okay. So we've chopped it up. Thanks to Shelton Moore for coming through. No way can the old man stand up to that Chisora heat. He can't do it. He cannot do it. Okay, what's going on here? Some craziness going on in the chat. Madness. Complete and utter madness. Okay, so thank you to everyone who took the time out to come over here. Let's chop this thing up. The majority of people, it's a very close fight. Who wins on Saturday? I don't know. We'll just have to be there. Be there or be here. On a tablet. Can't see it. I can't see it. Okay. The chat has gone absolutely bananas. Absolutely crazy. But thanks to everybody for coming through. Thanks for the Shelton Moore for jumping on. Thanks for everybody who took time out in the chat. The mods working hard. The Philip Carl Roberts. The Cal L. And the crazy pigeon is going absolutely crazy. Okay, so Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it's the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. Smash all of the good buttons. Thanks for everybody for coming out. Everybody in the chat. Who gave me the donation earlier? Who gave me Who gave me the donation earlier? Hold on, we're gonna have to do this real quick time. Real quick time. Let me see if I can do this. OMG. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this in real time. Where is it? Where is it? The Timothy Thomas was the sponsor of the show. Much appreciation to him. Much appreciation to him and you and you and you and you. Okay. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. Thank you for coming, and we are out. Blessed.